on, y'all? It's your boy, I'm here back again for another motherfucking video today. It's Wednesday Mukbang! Or Mukbang Wednesday, whatever, same motherfucking thing. It or who. Today I'm going to be eating pizza from this place called Fire Pie Pizza. They pizza real dope. I don't usually get pepperoni. I usually get all like types of like mushroom, pepperonis, onions, sausage, salami, like supreme meat lover type of pizza. Like I like all that shit on my motherfucking pizza. This is my mom's shit, but she ain't been eating it, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let me eat it for my mukbang. Last night I was supposed to have the pasta bake for the mukbang, but they made the pasta bake so fucking short for only 2 people. Just for that night. There was no leftovers. No leftovers. And the motherfucker didn't have chicken in it. It's a chicken Alfredo pasta. How the hell do you not have chicken in the pasta? There's only 1-2 pieces of chicken in there. Little ones. Pizza Hut. Make that shit make sense. We called corporate and shit. They ain't answering shit nothing. And it's like, oh my god, bro. You can't get shit from nowhere. It's getting to the point where you're going to have to cook at home. Which I don't want to do because I'm fucking lazy. But meal prep. I might want to start eating meal prep. Like meal prep in my shit. Because it's eating out. And not only that, but it's getting expensive though. I ain't even going to cap. Because most of the time I got to pay for the dinner. And it's getting expensive. And I already got to save up for this trip next week. And it's like, it's crazy because speaking of the trip, I don't know if I said it before, but I'll say it again. It's next week, y'all. You feel like, and I told my friends is like, damn, it's already, we supposed to be leaving next week. How'd that come so fast? I'm like, I told y'all, when you gotta plan early. That's why I was on these motherfuckers, like, planning early, like, let's do this, let's do that, let's get this all shut and done before getting there. Because it's gonna sneak up on us fast, and lo and behold, it's already fucking August. My birthday's in 2 days. My birthday's in 2 days. That's crazy, y'all. That is fucking crazy. But anywho, let me tap it on this pizza. This shit's hella greasy. I ain't even gonna cap. Y'all hear me smacking? I gotta get out of that habit. But, this shit is slapping. I don't give a fuck. Shit, my mom was like, I'm not really much of a fan of them anymore. I am. Their pizza's better than Barrow's. Because it's like, I think it's the crust for me. The crust does it for me every time. I forgot to do a motherfucking thumbnail. You know what? I'll do the thumbnail with the box. Because I got the box in there. I'll do a thumbnail with the box. Even though it's empty. Fuck it. But, yeah. Trip is next week. And I'm like, damn. That's crazy, y'all. I haven't heard anything from my friend, my other friend. Like, there's 2 people I haven't heard from. Which I believe they were bringing their brother or their sister with them because they were supposed to drive. But because I haven't heard of them, I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going to get out there and be stranded and shit. So I said, not taking Uber because that costs. I'm not taking taxi because that'll cost. Neither am I taking shuttle. So I'm like this. I decided that, well, me and my friends decided, not just me, because, they're traveling with me too. We just said, you know what, fuck it, let's just take Metro. Just use Metro as our transportation around. So, when we get out there, because we flying in Burbank, the Burbank Hollywood Airport. So we got to get from there to the West Athens, I don't know what the fuck it's called. But our hotel is right around the corner from Craig's old spot from Friday. Craig's old house from Friday. Miss Parker, all that little area where it was shot the first Friday, we right around the corner from there. Now who the fucking know? Who the fucking know? Of all places, around the corner, the Friday set. Come on, y'all. Ain't no more luck gets better than that. So we gotta get from the airport to there. We don't check it until 3, but from what the schedule looks like for the Metro bus routing, we would not get to the hotel until 1 something. So what we would do is when we get to the hotel, we're just going to put our bags. Because they said they can hold on to our bags. Like, I guess put them in the back or something. If I'm certain. They can put our carry-ons back there. But we'll hold on to our backpacks and shit. Like, our personal shit stays with us. And we'll just walk around the corner and go look at the Friday until our room is ready. Because our room ain't going to be ready until 3. Check-in is not until 3 o'clock. So, because it takes a second to walk over there and just, try to kind of skirt out, chill a little bit. But I don't want to chill too much because that is still a neighborhood. And, motherfuckers be like, come on, y'all. Just look at it and get the fuck on. People be on that funny shit. And it's like, no, we ain't got time for all that. So we just going to look around for a minute. Probably stop and grab something to eat. I think there's a little restaurant like across the street from the hotel. We might grab that for lunch or something because we're gonna be hungry, or we might grab some at the airport. Who knows? Either way, no, we won't because we don't fly in until 10. It just takes a minute to get from the airport because, like I said, we're flying into Burbank, the Burbank airport. Wanted to fly in wanted to fly in LAX, to get that LAX sign, but fucking tickets was hella expensive to get over there, and couldn't find any of them that had carry on and personal, because I booked the tickets through a booking app, which now I will not do again. I mean, we got a flight though, but I won't do that again. I will try to go as cheap as possible. I believe there was another app that you could get that's cheaper and that has all the accommodations that you need. So I'm like, you know what? Better luck next time. Because that was crazy. And I even found out that the hotel that we're staying at, we would have been better off just paying on the website instead of going on a regular booking app. I let my motherfucking friend say, let's do it on here. Because he was trying to be cheap. I ended up paying $800 for the first night. And then when we get there, we got to pay, between all of us, we got to split and pay the rest of the stay there. And I believe we have to use either our debit or credit to play something else. And that's like $100 something. So it was like, what the fuck? Whereas, if you pay online on the regular website, it costs like $82 something. But I don't know, I might be wrong because that might be per night. I don't know. But still, I don't know, y'all. That's what you get. But hey, it's my first trip on my own. Well, without my folks. I'm learning. I'm gonna be traveling a lot more, and trust me, y'all, I'm gonna get way better at that. But because we ain't got no ride, Metro's gonna have to be our transportation for the whole trip. It looks like, unless motherfuckers actually do come through and we actually have a ride to get around. But if not, that's what we're gonna do. I plan ahead because nigga wasn't answering or anything, so I said, you know what, fuck it, let me just do this because I'm not getting out there. You gotta do extra shit. I would like to get out there and everything is set in motion where there's no bullshit and there's no, oh, you gotta do extra shit. Boom, boom. Got the money for Six Flags, got the money for the hotel, got the money for his skirt. Well, got the money for to pay to get our ventures for the Metro. And then got the money, just extra money for dinner and like if you want to buy some shit or something. You know, just do it like that instead of getting out there and it's like, damn, we stuck and we gotta get some money. It's just, I don't know, y'all. But I don't mind taking Metro. I haven't taken Metro in a couple of years now. Honestly, it's cheap. It's cheap. It's like shit. One way ride is like $1 or $1.65. Like it's very cheap. It's like $10 under or $20 under versus paying 37 or $26 for Uber or taxi, because them rides out there in LA is not cheap. I've looked at it; it's expensive as hell. It's expensive. It's an expensive area, so it's like, fuck. But ain't no wrong. I don't really find much. I've never found anything wrong with taking Metro. I really haven't. I don't know. I just been used to taking Uber, but I honestly wouldn't mind taking Metro. I feel like, especially now that I know it's cheap and shit like that, shit, I might get a vendor out here. Like bullshit. Shit, I might hook my friends up on my other friends that ain't going out. That ain't going to LA, I might hook them up on that shit. Cause it's like, shit, why the fuck would you pay 30 something for Uber to get all across town when you can just use Metro? If I'm mistaken. I don't know, y'all. But I don't got no problem with it. So I feel like majority of people that don't want to ride metros because they feel like they being bougie or they feel like they too good for it. Like my brother, he feel like he's too good for that shit. But I'm like, nigga, if you ain't got money like that, you gotta do what you gotta do to get around. You gonna get around some way. You ain't gonna be like out here in Arizona. You ain't gonna be walking in no 100-degree weather, too hot and shit. Hell no. Hell no. You gonna do it if you can't afford a car or you ain't got shit. You gonna do what you gotta do to get around. Period. I don't give a fuck. This pizza's so good. So that's the shit coming up. I got a pack still. I keep saying I got a pack, but I think what it really is that I have to wait for my mom's to wash. Because I ain't got clothes in there. I ain't got a lot of clothes up in there. I know what I want to wear. I know what I want to bring and shit. So it's like I know what fit I want to wear. I know what kicks I want to wear. I know what stuff I'm bringing, like personal wise, like backpack wise. I already know that shit. But it's like I gotta wait for her to wash. And maybe by this weekend I should have it all together. Cause shit, when it comes to guys, we know what we want. Boom, boom, boom. Put that in the suitcase and boom. Whereas women like my mom, take them like a whole week or two before they're actually packed. Especially if they're bringing baggage claim, like a claim bag. I don't know if that's what you call it. A check bag. Check bag. When you're bringing a check bag, I'm just bringing a carry-on. I just need a carry-on. Boom. I'm easy, y'all. It really is. Like when we travel, it's mainly her that struggles the most with packing. Like, oh, what do I want to wear? You know, women is just, I don't know, y'all. But us niggas out here, we easy. We know what we want. Boom, put that shit in the bag. Let's ride out. Sure. My nigga Omar, he already packed and shit. He said, nigga, I'm good. I got my shit. I'm ready when you are. He got hella clothes and shit, so he still got clothes to wear this week. Plus, all this other stuff he packed, boom. His suitcase is already fucking ready. The only thing he really gotta do at the last minute is just get his personal stuff in his bag and boom. That's basically it. Like, we're easy. Why is it so fucking greasy? Oh, and a side note, even though this is our last month in this house, and we're gonna be moving over at my grandparents' house, when I get back from this trip, I'm buckling down, working a lot of hours. Hopefully, try to get my homies in my job too, because they're looking for a job as well. We gonna save up, and we're gonna try to get our own spot. I'm thinking like a studio apartment, because just for now, like a studio, if we could get enough money, we can get into a studio, because there's studio apartments like down the street from Omar's house. If we can get in that, we should be cool, and then save up, and then eventually rent a house or something like that. But I don't want to live with. I don't want to live with my. I don't know how long this short term shit with my staying at my grandparents is, and honestly, I don't want to just sit and chill until then. No, like, you gotta understand, it's already hard living at my mom's. You think it's gonna be easy living up in my grandparents' house with my grandparents and my mom? There are a lot to deal with, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all see a little bit on camera, but off camera, there are a lot. There really are a lot. I love them though, but they're a lot. You know, it's not easy living with family all the time. Shit. I spent the past 18 years with so much fucking rules. No wonder my brother would be like, oh, I need to move in. Why the fuck would you want to move back up in here with us, all these rules and shit? Why would you want to move back in? I'm sorry. You know, when people are like, because I saw this TikTok, and it was so relatable, because I had an argument, because my mom was like, why? Because she was pissed off about the whole trip and everything. Like, why did you sneak and do? I didn't sneak and do anything. I've been telling you about this trip for a minute. I told you about it already. You, even though you weren't here for it, I still told you I was still going. That wasn't me asking her. That was me telling her. So it goes from that to just, oh, what's been going on with you? Why do you feel like you could just do all these things? Because I can, for one, and for two, it's not like she's making it seem as if I just left the house and just did whatever. When it ain't. I usually tell her, like, yo, I'm going out and I'm doing this today. This is where I'm gonna be, in case y'all need anything. That's it. I've never left this house just like I'm leaving and I'm not telling where I'm going, or just dip like that. I've never done that. So I don't know where that came from. And it's just like, she made it seem as if I have to ask her before booking trips or doing this or doing just certain things, bigger things than just hanging out, when I should not have to. That's the thing. I shouldn't have to ask you. I'll tell you, but as far as asking, I don't have to ask anybody for a damn thing. That's how I feel about the situation. Which brings me to this Steve Harvey. I don't know when this came out. I don't know why I haven't seen it, but it just stuck with me because I saw it on TikTok. I might do a stitch on it because I got so much to say and I might reiterate what I'm about to say right now on that TikTok, but I saw a TikTok on there, and it was a clip from the Steve Harvey show where this girl was like 22 years old, and she's like, you know, she like me, staying at my mom's house, paying rent. By the way, let me make sure I got that out so that y'all can hear. I'm not staying there just to stay there rent free. I'm staying there paying rent, helping out with food, groceries, all that stuff. And she's like, my mom, like, always trying to control what I'm doing, always trying to be like, feel like, oh, I have to ask her to do this, I have to feel like I have to ask her to do that, da 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 da. And then Steve Harvey made it like every other parent or adult over the age of 40. Sorry, I mean it's true though. I'm just saying, but is making that statement. Well, as long as you living under our roof, we are in control. And are you paying for a light bill? Are you paying for a phone bill? Are you paying for mortgage? First of all, how the hell are we supposed to pay for a mortgage when it's your house? Because you always say it's your house. How the hell are we supposed to be paying for a mortgage? Only thing we're obligated to do is pay me rent every month. That's it. Rent and groceries. That's it. We're not obligated to pay your mortgage, if that's what you're trying to say. Because that'll always be brought up. I pay for the mortgage, this and that. You're supposed to do that. Your name is on the deed. Your name is on this house. We are only obligated to pay you rent while we're there, which I have been doing. So because I don't do what you want me to do, or I don't do what you say, I gotta leave. I get some bullshit ultimatum where I gotta leave. Make that make sense, y'all. It don't make sense. And it's like, been like, we've gone through this for years. It's like non-cycle. Like, parents are like that because their parents was like that. And then they pass it down, and then the next thing you know, 9 out of 10, majority of our generation would pass that same energy down to our kids. And it's like, it's a cycle that a lot of us are trying to, like myself, are trying to stop. Because it's like this. Even with phones as well. Because for the longest, my mom was paying my phone bill, but now I'm paying my own. She would always say, like, yo, you ain't doing what I'm saying. And she'll always try to take my phone away. What's the point of getting your child a phone if all you're going to do is use it as leverage, where if you don't do as I say, I'm going to take it away? Why the hell did you give your child, why the hell did you give your child a phone to begin with? Why would you give your child a phone just for you to say, if you don't do as I say, I'm taking it away from you? Why did you give them a phone? Were you giving it to them so that they could be able to reach you in case of an emergency, or so they can have their own type of, like, so that they won't just be out here like with no type of contact or anything? Or were you giving it to them as leverage? What were your intentions? What were your intentions? Because that's the type of energy I get. Like, you didn't give me the phone so that I could be in contact with you, you know, and I, you know, have a little bit of my own and all that. You gave it to me out of, especially if you're paying for it, you gave it to me. You didn't do it. You didn't do that all. You just gave it to me out of, like, manipulation, where if I don't do as you say, you're just gonna take it from me. And that's like, that's cool. I'm gonna pay for my own shit. I'm not. You're not gonna keep threatening me to take my shit away, even though it just, I don't know, y'all. Me personally, if I have kids, if they want that shit, they pay. If they want their phones and stuff, they get a job. I'm gonna have them get a job, pay the phone bill. They have their own phone bill. Anything like that, they can have their own. So they ain't gotta worry about me. And even if I did pay for them, I'm not gonna sit here and never be like, I'm gonna take your phone away. Because why the fuck would I give you a phone if I'm gonna do that? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's that controlling shit. I don't know, y'all. It just is too much. And it's fun. And it's like my brother and I go through that all the time when my mom would take our phone away. It's like, why the fuck did you take? Why did you give it to us if you were just going to do that? Why did you give us a phone? Not to mention the rules. It's like you can't close your doors, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's just like fuck all that shit, bro. I'm getting my own shit 'cause it's like I can't be living like that. It's always like every once or 2 weeks there's always an argument between me and my mom. Always. It's just like damn. And they just be over bullshit, over bullshit. And it's like I don't have time for all that. I ain't got time to always be coming home. And there's gotta be just an issue about something. Something. It's like But that TikTok is very relatable because we are a lot of us kids, especially in the black community, black households, we go through that all the time. Now, motherfuckers that was in the comments, motherfucker was gonna say, "Well, I don't go through that with my parents. I don't have those problems. My parents, we don't do that in my household." Well, that's good for you, nigga. I said that I replied to that nigga. I said, "Well, that's good for you. That is good for you. And if you don't go through that, why the fuck are you watching it? Why are you watching? The minute the subject was brought up, if you didn't care for it and you don't go through it, scroll the fuck on." But oh wait, you replied and you commented on it so you can get attention. Got it. And I sure did. I said that shit on there. Motherfuckers like laughing and shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Shit. You brought your ass on here. Just using any type of situation to feel relevant. That's cool though. But yeah, that subject was it just stuck with me. It really stuck with me because it was like, it's so true. And it's like a cycle that I really do hope at some point it could be stopped. I, for one, if I have kids on my end, that shit's gonna stop. We're not gonna have that. Like, I didn't like it, so why would I put if I didn't like getting treated like that, why would I have my kids go through that? Why would I do that to my kids if I didn't like that same treatment? If I didn't like it, why would I put my kids through that? I don't know, I don't know. Or I don't know if it's because, if that's all you know and that's how you were raised and you're just going by how you were raised and those type of values and shit like that. But it's like, there's like no manual to parenting, I guess. And you really don't know until you become a parent, so it's like, you kind of learn as they grow up on how to deal with the situation in your own way. I don't know. Hopefully they don't know abusive shit, but I don't know. So yeah, please note, I am trying to currently look for a place to stay, like a studio or something, when I get back from this trip. So stay tuned. I know I said because of the houses and stuff like that, the marketing and all that, house market and all that. But I was just trying to say, I could probably just go get away with like an apartment or a studio, a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, with me and my homie or something like that. Because I gotta do something, bro. I have got to do something. But on the other hand, we gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. But yeah. Oh, let me show you how my GoPro was today. Well, I got y'all on here. And I'm gonna get off here. This is my GoPro holder that I'm gonna be using, bringing with me as a vlogger. I haven't used my GoPro in a minute, so I've been practicing on it and just like the lighting and everything to make sure it's good. Because I don't want to have shitty lighting out there in LA. But yeah, I don't I honestly would use my phone for like if I'm doing mukbangs and stuff like that. I honestly would use my phone because I really don't like to stand on here unless I gotta get a piece or something for it. Because there's nothing that comes with it to hold this to just have it like stand nicely. Whereas if you have it like this, it's gonna be like wobbly, and it pushes up too, kind of like as a selfie or something, like a selfie, like cheese bump, like that. But yep, that's what I got. I've been meaning to get that for a minute, but yeah. I think I'm gonna get off here because I'm honestly full now. I'm tired. I'm gonna rest for the rest of the 2 hours before I gotta go to work. But other than that, y'all stay tuned. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do a story time tomorrow. I might. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I do know Saturday I will be trying. We're all going out to dinner on Saturday around 6 at this new soul food place. I don't think it's new, but I haven't been there, so it's called the True Soul Food Factory. If I'm saying it right, I'm gonna go try that. I'll have breakfast with my family. I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna have brunch with my family and I'll have dinner with my homies and all that. You know, a lot of them can't come, and it's like, damn. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna get off here. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna need y'all to like, I'm gonna need y'all to comment, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications for all the motherfucking beggars, and I shall see you in the next video. Deuces, nigga.